And then he picked me up. And that's how I knew it was over. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Raphael and I'm here to discuss a couple of topics, starting with the very first one that has gone viral online, the Montgomery Riverfront BRAWL that just happened a couple of days ago. And I'm pretty sure that we've all seen the fight in one way or another from different perspectives, from different angles, from different videos, because there were so many witnesses at the time of the brawl. And I think I've watched the videos maybe 200 times. Because in every new video that pops up, it's always a new perspective. It's always a new detail that wasn't in the last video that I watched. Or in this case, there's a new person jumping into the fight and getting beat up. And I did some research to try to figure out what exactly happened to lead up to this giant brawl on this dock, right? So from what I gather was that there was a small boat. There was a boat, I believe it's called a pontoon or something like that. Don't quote me, I'm not a fisherman. But there was a boat attached to this dock. It's a small boat with maybe 4 or 5 white men in it and a couple of white women, right? And then there was a bigger boat, right, by the name of Harriet, by Harriet Tubman. And the boat, I believe it had passengers like, tourists and workers and everything, employees on the boat. They were sightseeing, I believe. And they were waiting in the middle of the river for this small boat to move, right? And from what I read, allegedly, supposedly the boat was waiting maybe 30, 45 minutes for them to move. There was this one black man. He's a dock worker. He was just doing his job, right? He went to this group of people on this boat, like, can you move your boat? We're trying to park this boat right here in your spot. You're not supposed to be here. What are you doing? Can you just move? So, of course, the group of white people feeling entitled, they're probably looking at the black man like, who are you to tell us what to do? We're leaving our boat right here, and that's that. Next thing you know, one of the white men on the boat, he gets off, he's walking on the dock towards the dock man, and he has no shoes on, he's barefoot, he has no shirt on. Honestly, if I was him, I'll be more concerned about my foot catching a splinter on my toe, but he's approaching him, and you could tell that he's coming at him aggressively just by his body language. And again, he's just doing his job to get your boat out the way. Like, what's so hard about that? So he's coming at him, they're exchanging words and everything. Allegedly, supposedly, from one of the witnesses around, they said that the white man was saying some racial slurs towards the dock man, and I believe it. So then the white man, he is getting aggressive with him, and then next thing you know, he decides to make this whole situation into something physical. He pushed the dock man and he stumbles back a bit. He grabs his cap that he's wearing on his head and he throws it in the air like graduation. I'm looking at the move like, wait a minute, I did that back in high school too. I mean, I don't know why he did it. He did it so perfectly too, like a perfect frisbee. So he takes it off and then it's go time. They both start scuffling. They're both gripping at each other. And then next thing you know, we see a group of white men and white women as well. I believe that they were also on the boat. They come out of nowhere and they bum rush the dock man. So now it's this group of white people all beating on the black man like a pack of wild hyenas. And I'm looking at this whole situation like, you're literally jumping this man simply because he was doing his job and he told you to move your raggedy boat and you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to comply. So what do? You decide to beat him up altogether. Like, it's just crazy. The level of entitlement is insane. So I'm looking at this like, okay, he's getting beat up. Everybody's recording what's happening. In the background, you see a couple of black men. They're running around trying to get onto the dock. I'm pretty sure that I don't think that they know each other, I think. And they eventually make it onto the dock. And who knows what would have happened if they wouldn't have interfered in the fight in defense of the dock man. All it takes is one good blow to the head and you're gone. And I'm pretty sure that they would have spun this whole narrative of, oh, group of white people having fun on a boat. They were attacked by a dock man who's black and they were just defending themselves and now he's gone. So I'm not mad at it. So they come on the dock. Next thing you know, the group of white people, they jump onto their little mini boat that, that the original dock man, he was trying to move. So they're on there thinking that, oh, we're safe. They're not going to come on our boat. Wrong. The group of black men, they get closer, and I believe one of them, they swing at the white man. Like I said, rightfully so. They start swinging on each other. What was so funny was that one of the women who was jumping the dock man, now all of a sudden she doesn't have the same energy. She's scared. She's petrified. She runs towards the back of the mini boat as if that's going to protect her. Like, lady, you're right there. Everybody else is right here. Like, come on now. So meanwhile, I'm looking at the river, right? Like the water, and the water starts splashing, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's a giant fish, a dolphin, a squid, a shark, something, right? Whatever. Let me look back at the fight, because now the fight has escalated from the boat back onto the dock. So now everybody's getting beat up. So I'm looking at this like, okay, he's getting beat up. Okay, rightfully so. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, he's getting dragged. Ooh, his foot. So the splashing in the water is getting louder. It's getting louder. I'm looking at the water like, Hey everybody, can we stop fighting? There's something in the water. Next thing you know, it's an actual person. It's a human actually swimming. I'm thinking it's some type of shark, a squid, the Meg, but no, it's a man and he's swimming. And I'm like, what is going on? Where did he come from? I believe what happened was that he was on the Harriet boat, the original boat that was trying to park on the spot that the white people are refusing to move out of. And he saw that the dock man was getting jumped, so he jumped off the boat into the river to try to swim to the other side to try to help him out. And I'm not sure if he was an employee or not, because I believe all the employees were wearing blue, and I believe he was wearing blue too. And water's already heavy enough with clothes on when you're wet, so I know that his swimming must have took a lot of strength. He was 16 as well. Like, that is crazy. So I'm looking at this whole scene like, what kind of deleted scene from The Little Mermaid is this? But he did make it onto the dock, but I'm not sure if he was part of the scuffle. So as the fight continues on, the person that recorded the video that I saw, their commentary in the background had me laughing, because as every blow continued to connect to the white man, she kept saying, boop, 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 boop. Right on cue. So as this is going on, the women are also involved. And I believe at this point, I'm not sure, but I think that the Harriet or some boat had parked already. And the employees from that boat, they got off to also intervene into the fight. So at this point, there's these two women, I believe, they were fighting near the dock, like near the river. And I believe one of the white women, she gets pushed, or in this case, allegedly, she accidentally tripped on herself. Let's just say that. She tripped by herself, nobody pushed her, into the river. And I'm looking at her like, wow, this is a mess. So as this is also going on, there's a whole new fight happening on the other side of the dock. This white man is in this black man's face. They're going at it with each other. And then out of nowhere, this other white man, he comes out of nowhere and he swings on the black man. So now they're going at it physically. They're trying to choke each other out. And there's this one woman in a red dress. Oh, lady, you should have just went to go buy a pretzel or something, or a corn dog, because she tries to jump in it, and I'm not sure what she was trying to do or what she expected, but she's in it. So now the white man, the white woman, they're going against the black man, but not so fast, because then there's two black women. They grab her, they take her to the side, and that's that. Then we see this one man, well, allegedly, I'll say allegedly, I didn't see anything, but allegedly, from what I was told, he picks up a white chair, right? One of those foldable chairs. And next thing you know, this goes from a brawl to a hardcore WWE match for the WWE title. That is crazy. He starts swinging the chair at the white man, allegedly, and it connects to his head. And oh my goodness, I was laughing because I saw an edit on Twitter that if you know wrestling, WWE, JR, he's one of the best announcers, and he's so dramatic. Like, he always says, oh, by God, oh my God, the chair just smashed onto his head. And they put the audio all over this clip, alleged clip, right? So he's swinging the chair, and the woman in the red dress, right, that had originally jumped into the fight, she's on the ground already. The man is swinging the chair at the other guy. And I believe he almost fell between the cracks of the boat and like the dock. Like, he almost fell into that little space of water. And I believe at this point, the police or security, they were also involved. But that didn't stop him from swinging the chair, allegedly, right? So then the same woman who's in the red dress on the floor, next thing you know, he grabs the chair. This is from what I'm being told, right? I didn't see anything. He grabs the chair and he smashes it on top of her head like, bang. And I personally don't believe in men hitting women at all. So I feel like what he should have done was, let me clear my throat. Let me get water. I feel like he should have gave the chair over to the woman and let her do it. But then the cop who was there next to him, they start arresting him. They put him down on the floor. As they're handcuffing him, there's another white woman next to them. I'm not really sure what she was trying to do, because she starts grabbing onto the cop. He looks over at her and he pushes her. She falls over, and I'm not really sure what that was about. But unfortunately, they arrested a couple of people that were trying to de-escalate this whole situation to begin with. But I believe as of now, they're all free. They're not in jail, except the white people who started this whole brawl to begin with. I believe 2 out of the 3 are in jail now. One of them, supposedly, from what I last read, he's on the run. They're trying to figure out where's he going, where is he at, because I believe the deal was that he was going to turn himself in, but he didn't. So they need to catch him quickly. But again, this whole situation was started simply because a man was doing his job and told the group of white men, can you move your boat? We're trying to do our job here. And they refused to do it just because they feel entitled, and racism, of course. And, you know, all of this just to get your ass beat. Just, you could have enjoyed your little boat somewhere else, but no, but here we are. But you know, that was that. I hope that the people who, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they probably lost their job, who were working on the boat, the Harriet boat, or the other boat, the employees with the blue shirts. I hope that, you know, there's some type of GoFundMe or something that's made for them, you know, because they did a good deed. You know, I know people want to say, oh, you know, violence is not the answer. You shouldn't hit nobody, blah, blah, blah. Stop. And speaking of that, actually, Marlon Wayans, oh, you know, I love him and his whole family, the Wayne family, the comedian, the actor. He posted something on Instagram, I believe. He posted a snippet of the video of the black men defending the dock men from getting jumped from the white men. But yeah, he wants to just put the clip up to make it look like, oh, they just attacked the white men for no reason. When obviously, if he put the whole clip up, they started it first. And the caption he put, let's all just be love, not war. Oh, Marlon. I was just so disappointed when I saw that. And then he tried to backpedal, and he posted the other clip of the white men starting the fight when that should have been the initial clip to begin with. And he was just like, oh no, you took my thing all out of context, blah, blah, blah. But again, the damage is already done. So that was pretty disappointing. So, and there has been so many tweets and memes, TikToks, videos that I've seen come out this whole situation simply because of the white folding chair that I'm pretty sure is going to be sold out everywhere. But there's two that are my favorite. There's one of this man. He's standing up and he has a white folding chair attached to his hip. And the caption was, I keep that thing with me. And then there's another tweet that I saw. It was supposed to be an inspirational quote. I believe it went something like, you know, don't waste another day. Swing the chair today. So I already know that the sales on those chairs are gonna skyrocket. I mean, whew, but yeah, that was the whole situation that happened in Montgomery. So let me know what you all thought about this whole situation. Next, we have the conclusion of the shooting that happened 3 years ago, back in 2020, between Meg Thee Stallion and 5'3" rapper Tory Lanez, who I believe has been in jail for the last couple of months. But now we officially have some type of ending to this story. The judge has ordered Tory to go to jail for 10 years for shooting Meg Thee Stallion. He also had a prior gun charge as well back in 2020. And I wish I can get online and see people encouraging Meg Thee Stallion like, look, it's something. At least you got some type of justice. Hopefully now you're okay. You know, I'm wishing you healing. Unfortunately, it's quite the opposite. People are dragging Meg Thee Stallion. They're calling her every single name in the book. She's a whore. She's a drunk. She's this. She's a liar. She betrayed her best friend, Kelsey, blah, blah, blah. And then they're all supporting Tory like, oh, Tory, free him, free him. He only shot her in the foot. That's nothing. She's okay. Like, she was twerking like a week later after the whole shooting. It's fine. She doesn't really care. She's still alive. It should have been 5 years. And I'm just completely disappointed and disgusted in how social media, people, celebrities, rappers have completely flipped on Megan the past 3 years. Ever since this whole situation came out, you didn't really get shot. Stop playing around. You're just trying to put another black man in jail. And then when the evidence is there, people refuse to believe it. Like, I remember it so vividly. She put her foot with the bullet holes, I believe, in it, on her Instagram, and people have yet to still believe it. Like, oh no, those pictures are fake. It didn't happen. And just because it happened on her foot, people are like, oh, well, you know, it's just on her foot. Like, it's fine. She's gonna heal. It's okay. It should have been a lighter sentence. Like, no, something worse could have happened, like to the point where maybe she would have lost a foot. And obviously she's a performer. She dances and everything in her performances. And then what? Her career down the drain because of that, and people still don't seem to get it. And then I promise you, the same people that disregard Megan's feelings and everything that she has gone through, if something was to happen similar to a relative, your mom, your dad, somebody in your circle, you know, they got shot in the foot, I'm pretty sure that you would not want the person who did it to be, oh, you know, they could go to jail for 5 years. My sister's okay. It was only in the foot. I'm pretty sure that you will have a whole different tune. He himself has been antagonizing Megan in this whole entire situation by poking poking fun at it in his songs, his lyrics, his tweets, his posts. Other rappers have also done the same thing. Drake, I'm looking at you too. And still, it's just, oh no, we need more evidence. We need more evidence. It's still wishy-washy. We don't know. And then on top of that, people are using the whole, oh, well, she slept with Kelsey's boyfriend, which I'm assuming was Tory Lanez, or she slept with him knowing that he was with Kelsey. She's a bad friend. That was her best friend. I can't believe she would betray her. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, please save it. As if some of you are getting cheated on right now. And you're still gonna take him back. So please cut it out. Like, you're probably sleeping with your best friend's man, and now you want to judge Meg Thee Stallion. Like, cut it out. Your man or your wife or your boyfriend, husband, whatever, they don't even remember your birthday. But yeah, you want to get mad for Megan for betraying her best friend. Well, guess what? It happens, and I'm pretty sure that none of us are squeaky clean. People seem to forget back in the beginning when this whole thing happened, she was going to take this to the grave. She was never going to say, oh, he did this, he did this, he did this. It wasn't until he started poking fun at the whole situation online where she was just like, okay, enough is enough. That's that. I'm going to say my truth. It was him. Because at the beginning, she didn't want to put another black man in jail. She was protecting him from the police, and people seem to forget that she was actually doing him a favor from all of this. And again, that doesn't matter, right? It's all about, oh, her taking her best friend's boyfriend, whatever, sleeping with him, etc., and being a drunk. Like, that really matters. But just such a shame. Very disappointed. Hopefully Megan can get some type of peace with this. You know, I know, yeah, he's going to be in jail, but obviously the situation is very traumatizing. And I'm not even sure how she's going to move forward, because I'm pretty sure that the celebrities, rappers, whoever, other performers, they're probably going to be looking at her a little fishy like, you sent one of my friends to jail. I don't like you, or blah, blah, blah. So I wonder how she's going to continue moving with that. Honestly, if I was her, I'll just make a whole diss track and just diss everybody who has been talking shit about me, make it like a whole 10-minute song and talk shit about everybody who has been talking badly about her for the last 3 years. And that's that. But I'm wishing her the best. She seems like a very, very sweet girl. Yeah, I don't know her personally, but I know from what I see online or whatever on TV, she seems like a very, very sweet girl, and it's just such a shame this all happened to her. Now, speaking of shameful, Iggy Azalea, rapper, if that's what you want to call it, has been writing letters to the judge describing Tory Lanez to be this amazing man, how he shouldn't be in jail, blah, blah, blah. And I have the letter right here. I'm going to read some of it to you. So here we go. Here we go. You ready? Tire monks, finish line with the fire monks. On the real, stop, turn the rain, runaway master, sheeting on the pants, got it sprinting like a pastor, raptor, basher, deer like doe, like dasher, faster, manter, got hose on protocol, hose on protocol, pop. Like, Iggy, shut up. Stay over there, like, what? And now she wants to backpedal and say, oh no, I just didn't want another person going to jail because so and so and so. Okay, but I still want to know about those letters. With that being said, Tory Lanez is going to jail for 10 years. Racist white people got their ass beat, rightfully so. And that's that. Let me know what you all thought about both these topics down in the comments. Bye, everybody. Mwah.